Hello, my name is John, and for this assignment I'm going to be making a how-to video on how to tear off a carburetor in a dirt bike, clean it out, maintain it, and tune it once it's back on the bike. I've taken the steps to take the carburetor off. This is the carburetor off my KTM. You see, you just got to take off the fuel lines, a couple brackets, couple cords, and figure out how to take it off. Once you get that far, you'll be where I am. You want to take the bowl off first thing. And again, I've taken most of the screws off to make this a little easier, so this one here is holding it together, as well as the fuel air screw right here. You want to take this thing off here, but at the same time be careful to take the spring washer and all that fun stuff with it. Just a little couple small parts on the very top of that. Remove the bowl and you'll see the float right here, and that's the bowl right there in itself. It's a little dirty. My carburetor has a high-speed fuel pump, so to speak. It regulates the power at higher RPMs. Take that off as well. You can see I got this little diode here. It's stuck. Take that off and clean it. This is a little chewed up, so I might want to think of getting a new one. And the screwdriver, you're going to get the jets, which are located right there. There's two of them. One's for the idle, one is for acceleration. These have very small pinholes that sprays gas through, and they're very easily clogged. This one is doing okay, but can be cleaned. And again, you're going to want to make sure you're paying attention to what you're taking off, so you put the right ones back in the correct spots. Jet number 2. This one's completely clogged. And that's that. We'll get the top of it as well. This is some more moving parts up in the top part of the carburetor. Good idea to clean this out as well. Once you have it all opened up, you're able to use carbon choke cleaner and just kind of spray it all out. Again, if it's been sitting for a while, it's a good idea to pick up some of this. It's a carbon choke dip. Basically, you take apart the carburetor, you want to remove all the rubber pieces and let it sit in that stuff for a couple hours. Because gas, after so long, turns into a varnish, which is happening on mine. And you got to clean all that out to make it work properly. Once you clean it out, demonstration purposes, I'll just put it back together here. Once you get it all clean and everything's looking good, you want to put the thing back together. Bowls first. I want to put it in its. Why isn't this working for me here? Correct spot here. Put this back on. Get all your screws back in the correct spots. You're ready to throw it back on the bike. You're going to have to tune it to get it to run properly by removing this fuel air screw detunes it, so you got to fix that. Basically, my bike runs 2.5 turns from its tightest spot. Every bike could be different, so you need to check that out. Your manual or whatever else. But once you get it on there, you put it back on the bike and fuel up. Get it running. It's not going to run 100%. It's going to either run rich or too lean. So at that point, you're going to have to play with this, as well as this one, which goes right here, so that we can get it to run where you need it. And that's it. Not that difficult. So instead of bringing it to a mechanic, they'll charge you in upwards of, $100. Clean out your carburetor, you can do it yourself. It's not that difficult.